saying that they were talking about me. I was getting all these messages. And they said that people was in the comments fat shaming me and shit and talking bad about me. And I just came here, you know what I'm saying, to figure out why I can't just, you know what I'm saying, relax off the app, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing to nobody. I just be trying to, you know what I'm saying, borrow $5 a day to keep the broke away, you feel me? And y'all just be doing shit, you know what I'm saying, and trying to, you know what I'm saying, bring my name up, you feel me? I ain't want no smoke with nobody.
Slim, I got a quick question, real quick for you.
What?
Do you think you're worthy of an Oscar, or do you think we should let it go?
What you mean? I'm for real. I'm
I'm
really
about to
heartbroken
say,
at this moment. I'm heartbroken at this moment.
you might be worse than Kerry Washington with that lip and acting.
Nah, I'm just for real. Like I
I didn't
didn't
even
know
realize I was up there, my bad.
what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like I was off the internet yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about nobody in particular. Feel me? I'm just saying why my name get brought up. Feel me? You can say fuck everybody else, but I ain't do shit to you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to
Is
cut.
anybody present that brought up Slim's name on the panel or in the
Please bring
chat?
your ass on the panel so we can move on.
Going once, going twice.
The lady was just
Slim,
up here and she said my name.
would you like to say her name so she can know who she is?
Empress said my name, and they talking about a bet I made with Mike and all kind of shit. And like y'all could just like for real, man. I'm really trying to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? Like
You were
y'all
the
ain't gotta
third
keep on.
name on the setup list for Rose, but they have moved on from that. The audience said that they felt more that Roro was the initiator of the setup, and then it got a little straightened out. But you never made it to the voting poll.
Oh, okay.
Slim,
Hey, what's up, Empress?
I said it. I said what you did, and that was it.
What? Cause I blocked you?
No, I said why you were blocking me. I said we are just viewers, and y'all are some of the content creators are very sensitive. That's what I said.
I mean, like, would you let a
And all I
motherfucker
did
keep
was
on?
say, all I said is, Slim, you making it worse because if they have two women up here that's going back and forth and you trying to get in between them saying, hey, 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 now you making a noise too and we can't hear the two ladies, you know what I'm saying? So all I said was, Slim, you really making it worse. You didn't reply, oh, you coming all kind of oppish. And I was like, oppish? Man, look, I stand 10 toes by myself. I'm just a viewer. So my thing is, that's why they was asking about biasness. Y'all are a little biased yourself. Y'all do want the viewers to pick a side. I don't
You
got, I
you
don't got,
you 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 said I'm always in some women's drama, and then you kept on like going
oh no,
in
I
and
didn't
in
say
and
you was
in and in.
always in some women's drama. I said you were
Yeah.
up here in between two women, and I said that you were making it worse. I said that to you, and you caught it, and then you said that I'm an op, and I was like, "How the hell can I be an op?"
Yeah, because
You
you
know,
kept on addressing
I'm
me in the
not attached to
comments.
none of y'all, and I think that's the problem. I'm not attached,
Nah,
and many
nah.
of us are not attached, and y'all want us to pick a side. Y'all want to be able to tell everybody anything, in the moment that someone comment towards you or anyone else, now y'all take that to the chest. Like, why do y'all do that? Like, y'all are content creators. It don't matter if you could give like criticism or correction. Anybody else supposed to be able to do that? Dog, y'all not even supposed to take this shit for face value like that.
Nah, the one thing
I'm
that I'm
not
gonna tell
mad
you
about
this
the
though.
block.
But nah, listen though, cause I don't understand why people be like, you know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't have brought it up, feel me? But like people don't understand. Like I'm not one of them people that care about y'all numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like if you just in the comments, you keep coming at me sideways, feel me? I just block you, feel me? That's what I meant by oppish, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you follow me, but you steady talking crazy and talking out the side of your neck to me in these comments. So I block you. That way, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta see me no more, feel me?
You remind me of one of them men that you break up with and y'all make up all the excuses. Y'all even over exaggerate. I said one thing to you, Slim. Don't do that.
Okay, you that's the no accountability, goddamn.
I know I took the for saying it, but don't talk about I was dragging for you. I don't
You
even
you
have
you
that
you was
much on you.
constantly
So you
saying
know
shit.
what,
You was
man?
constantly saying shit in the comments.
We not
I don't
gonna.
block nobody for saying something one time. I swear to God, I don't.
But look, check this out. I gotta go. I love you, Slim. Don't you worry about it,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Okay? Come your ass on down back in these comments. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look, all I'm saying is the gay bashing and the comments about my kid, the messages about my kids and stuff like that got to fucking stop. Yes, I said bro when referring to Taz. Yes, I get frustrated and I'd be like, bro, stop, right? But I recognize that that is a woman. I have always known that that is a woman, right? So y'all got to stop like jumping bad for other people, right? Like how Empress just said, okay, boom, these are commenters, y'all are uninvolved, this, that, the third. Like people can't get mad about this, that, the third. I agree for the most part. But for the part that I do not agree with, y'all cannot start coming at people talking about hate crimes or this, that, unaliving people's children, and pulling out people mama's addresses and stuff like that. That shit is out of the fuck pocket, and I think that it's the responsibility of the big creators to address that shit straight the fuck up. That's all I have to say. Y'all can drop me now.
Hey, thank you, Corey.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, cuz.
Slim, let's just move on. So let's go ahead, and it looks like James is a topic, everybody. That's the next thing that y'all wanted to move on with. I would say that if anybody has any type of insight on what happened last night, please come up. We will let y'all up. Because we are moving along. It's 10:16 Central Standard Time, 11:16 EST. Please, for the love of God. So whatever happened with James, please speak your truth or forever hold it, I guess. All I heard was that there was some verbal abuse going on. Speakers on the panel. Oh, speak. Go ahead. You didn't get to speak yet, they said.
All right, man. So I just want to ask a question. A lot of y'all on this app been knowing this James character and this Snap character since the pandemic time. Why did it take for yesterday for people on this app to claim that they're going to call CPS on this man and that woman? Only as of yesterday. But y'all been on this app for years with that man. That man has been on this app in panels telling y'all, I do this, that, and third to my woman. This is how I feel about my kids, or what I do or don't do for my kids. That man manipulated y'all out of money a few weeks back. Why did it take up until yesterday for all these people to claim now y'all want to call CPS on Snapper and James? And he's been telling y'all and showing y'all how he verbally abuses his woman, that Snapper lady, excuse me. He shows y'all time and time and again on live and videos, etc., how he speaks of, to, and with his kids, how he speaks to, with, and to his woman. And it only took until yesterday for people to say, we finally gonna call CPS, etc. Is this what y'all doing on this app, that you are enabling the behavior of a child abuser, of a woman abuser, etc.? Does it take until y'all get into a live where there's 800, 1,000 people to finally say, now we gonna call CPS? That's my question. It's a long question, but why it took this long for y'all to claim that y'all gonna call CPS now? Y'all should have did this shit a long time ago. But y'all been rocking with this man in his platform, laughing, kikiing, and chopping it up with this man who literally is off his rocker. And y'all support that fuck shit. Just like Drop Queen. She always pay to have that man be up on his shit. But he disrespect the fuck out of all kinds of people.
I don't always pay. Me and James just got cool because I used to rip a hole into James' ass. So set your silly ass up. You just a broken ass bitch. Bitch ass
And on
nigga.
top of that, speak.
Watch your
James
mouth, cunt.
don't find nobody out of
Damn,
no
son.
money.
You support that behavior.
You lying.
You support child
Speak.
abusers, cunt.
Speak.
Watch
You're
your
lying
fucking
by
mouth,
saying
lady.
that.
Nobody on this app fuck with you.
Everything
Watch your
about
fucking
him is a
mouth.
lie.
I know that your
Shut your
husband is
silly ass
miserable
up,
in a
fuck you
Okay.
relationship.
nigga.
Okay. Can you mute? Speak.
Weak
Can you
ass.
I
mute?
got you. That woman is
Okay.
miserable. Nobody's
It's
Okay.
not
fuck
your
with you on
business.
this
Get
shit.
you a woman.
But you
Why you ain't
dominant,
called Child Protective Services?
spokesperson. You always
Everybody
on this
keeps
app
saying they
speaking
gonna
on
call,
behalf of
why
that
they ain't
woman.
called yet?
Man, get your
Nobody
own
called. This is
platform.
just a
Speak for
platform
yourself.
talking point.
You
Ain't
love
nobody
that.
gonna call Child Protective Services because this they were, they would have called by now. Child Protective Services open 24/7.
But people did make calls last night on live, so actions have been taken.
I'm gonna behave, y'all. Let me fall back. I'm gonna stay muted.
So
Okay, speak.
She
I
making
just
off
want
her
to say.
poom poom lips. That's why Drop be on this app like that. She
hold on
love her some
really quick
diamond.
because
I'm a
there's
mute.
2K people in here. Some of y'all thinking that the mods are dropping because Bella stepped away. We're not. Y'all language is getting y'all dropped. Y'all have to be mindful and more vigilant about what y'all saying. And one at a time. They can't hear y'all in the comments.
Okay, speak. I just want to tell you that that is not the truth. James did not con nobody out of no money. He literally, the baby mother passed away. One of the children's mother passed away, and he needed to go to another state over in order to seek custody of that child because the mother had passed away. That was real. It was true, and he needed to get that done. And so that's what the donations were for gas money, for them to get to where they needed to be able to go to court to try and get the child. That is not a lie. He did not con nobody out of no money. So please don't tell them type of lies.
But my question is this: y'all been on this app with this man for almost 4 years, and he's off. He's telling you what he do to that woman, and it's clear he's unfit to be a parent. Why did it take until yesterday for y'all to say y'all gonna call CPS on this man?
So I can answer for myself.
That's my main question. That's all I got.
Let me answer your question in regards to that. So number one, I don't know that man. I didn't know that man's name until yesterday. Number two, I didn't know all the things he has done to his children online because I don't follow him like that. I have seen him around this app, but nobody knew the long laundry list of the things he has been doing to his child. And so yes, I did call CPS online, on live, so that you guys can see exactly how easy it is to do so. Because I do think that there is something happening in that home and those kids are not safe. So if anybody else wants to call CPS, the number is there. You can call Milwaukee. It wasn't hard. Took 30 minutes, if that. The caseworker called me back last night to confirm that the case was taken.
In that room, I saw what went down yesterday. So that's what I'm saying. Why they took until yesterday for that to happen? When this man clearly is abusing his lady and his kids. Y'all should have been did that shit. Y'all been tuned in with that man for years now.
Okay, speak. So why didn't you do it if you saying everybody
I don't
else
give
should
a
have
fuck
did
about
it? And
that
I
man.
want you to tell me. I want you to tell the panel.
Pearl,
Tell
let me
the
say this. Let
panel
me say
what have you
this. When
seen
I've been on that
James do?
platform in the past,
What
I
have you
said
seen him do?
y'all are platforming a man who is an abuser. Why do y'all rock with this man who abuses his women and kids? I've always said that. And I've been silenced because I've addressed that
So
in
speak.
these
That's what you're
platforms.
not understanding. What
Y'all
you're
don't want me
saying,
to
right?
speak on that.
Hey,
That's what's
speak. This is
crazy.
what you're not understanding. What you're saying. You saying why they didn't do it, but you as a grown man seeing this.
Oh, what happened?
He must have got
You
a
saying
phone
you want
call.
somebody else to do it as if they gonna do your dirty work for you. You could have been done if you wanted something done about it. So why you trying to put it on somebody else's back to do some work that you feel like should have been done? Because everything that we hear or hear a person say don't always actually mean they're doing what they're saying. So that's another thing that you got to take in consideration. We don't know what's going on in them four walls of that home. We don't see nobody on camera but James, and y'all just taking word verbatim as if those are action. But speak. You can't say why y'all ain't do it as a grown man. If you wanted something done, you'd have did it. That's what you want to do. Make it happen yourself. Don't try to call somebody else out on the action that you felt like was needed and had to be done when you first seen it happening and going on into your knowledge that you want something done about it, because most people didn't take that into consideration that, hey, that's behavior that's actually going on that he's speaking about. You said and felt like that was action that he was doing and speaking about. You should have done it.
May I please say something, Cognac
Hold
Jack,
on,
real
Alex. Let me
quick?
say this real quick.
Can I?
Actually, you a
Okay,
mod.
go
Go ahead,
ahead.
sister. I'm gonna jump in right after you because you a moderator. I
Okay,
got
I
you.
just want to, I just want to say this really quick. I think that this is comedy to some extent to me, not literally because children are involved, but I remember a certain black woman who spoke on these things and it was dismissed, disregarded because it wasn't coming from a man. I know some of the pick-me's in the comment, not all, about to punch the air when I say this, but a lot of them are male-centered. This conversation has been a conversation for months now. When black women have been speaking on this, y'all pretty much told them to shut the fuck up, go take care of their kids, and they got other shit to worry about. I mean, of course, not verbatim, but so to say, that's what y'all was implying. Now, we are at a point now where everybody is up in arms and punching the air and sliding down the wall. But black women told y'all this a while ago. Y'all enable the fuck out of men on this app, and then everybody want to be alarmed when they show you exactly who they are. It's clown work. This is why I can't take a lot of y'all serious, because you don't even take your fucking self serious. That's the bottom line. People been talking about this shit. And since we name dropping today, Trina was one of the ones that told y'all what it was. But y'all told her to shut her broke ass up. Y'all was anti-black about her bonnet. Y'all talked about her skin. Y'all talked about her hair. And pretty much said dismiss everything else outside of her being problematic at times in y'all eyes. Y'all refuse to focus on the real. So
But Alex,
hold on, real quick. I'm almost done. So what I find to be funny about these convos is y'all selective ass outrage and y'all picking and choosing, and the way y'all will put y'all best cape on for black men. That's problematic. But y'all biggest ops be black women. This is comedy to me.
Alex, but you have to.
thing I'm speaking
Alex,
Hold
about,
on,
Alex,
real
is
quick. Let me respond to
Trina
Cognac
could
real
have
quick.
Trina
Cognac,
could have
Jack, let
addressed
me
that
respond to him
situation
real
too
quick. I'm gonna
if
be
she
short.
seen the
Listen,
action.
listen, listen. Let me just say this,
Speak
brother.
what's
You can't
next.
throw this on
Who's
me.
Why
next?
should it didn't
Hold on,
just
brother.
Speak
You
what's
can't throw this
next.
on one person. I just came around. But y'all watch James go live, abuse his woman verbally all the time. He has told y'all what he does to Snapper. Y'all know that he ain't mentally right. He don't teach his kids what they need to know in terms of how this country work. But y'all been platforming and rocking with this man in his platforms, supporting him and allowing him to be him on this app for a long time. It is not just on speak to call out the fact that y'all are on fuck shit on this app. Y'all don't care about what's happening out here. Y'all allow people to abuse people. Y'all defend P3DOs. Y'all defend people who touch kids, little boys, little girls. Y'all defend these people who are on the registry, etc. Y'all defend these men who extort women, and there's a pattern of this shit on this app. And like Alex says, selective
All right,
outrage.
can y'all hear me
Y'all
real
pick
quick?
and
Hold on,
choose
y'all.
what you want to
Hold on.
defend, but y'all
So hold
been
on,
in tune
speak.
with James for years and
Speak.
months.
Hold
Why
on.
only took
So speak. Hold on real quick, cause I got a Cash
happen?
App message.
I'm a mute. It
The
should have
Cash
been
App
happened,
message said
respectfully.
y'all cannot. The Cash App message did come in earlier. It said you cannot stop favoritism. Life isn't fair. So I wanted to throw that message out there for y'all. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, I just want to tell you this. Alex, do you remember when Trina was trying to say that she was calling the people on the CPS people on James? Do you remember that Trina was doing it solely out of spite? And I asked Trina, I said, Trina, if you're going to call CPS on James, is it because of good faith? Like you really truly believe that he is abusive to his children and abusive to his woman, and you've actually been able to witness this with your own eyes here on this app or in person. What can you actually tell these people? She had no answer for me. It was solely out of spite. You cannot get up here on this platform and decide that because you don't like somebody, you gonna send CPS to their house to get their kids taken away because you don't like them or you don't like something that they said to you on this app. That's wrong. That is never why you call CPS on somebody. You call because you are making a good faith effort to say, I think these children need to be checked on. And for all of y'all that's wishing that James' kids get taken away, I'm telling y'all now, 9 times out of 10, that is not going to happen. Just because a case is open do not mean they are going to remove his children. They have to prove that that man is unfit. They have to prove that Snapper is unfit. They have to prove that them children are being abused. Milwaukee is overwhelmed with CPS cases. So it's not going to happen the way some of y'all think, and some of y'all rooting for that to happen. Shame on you if you are. But
Okay,
if you
so I
about
can
that,
answer that. So Pearl, I can answer that. It's the thing though. From what I recall, Trina, it wasn't just a Trina woke up one day and attacked James and said CPS. They had been coming for her as well. This was not no one-sided thing. Where you are correct about is because I deal with a lot of stuff you talking about. It is going to be hard to get CPS involved in Milwaukee. However, the bottom line is whether we talk about when it happened, who said what, Trina did this, Trina did that, it was all out of spite. Was she wrong? Based off what all of y'all are talking about? That's what that's what
I'm
I more
saying,
so want
yeah,
to
she
know.
was wrong,
Yeah, because she
Alex.
didn't
She
have
was
no proof.
wrong. You
Hold on,
can't do it out of
hold on. Let
spite.
me be more specific. Was she wrong about the kids need CPS needing to be involved with the new information that y'all have? That's the question, and that's the question alone.
Okay, somebody gonna have to tell me what happened, but based on what I've heard that happened, I'm saying no.
And Auntie, if you're finished, I concur with what you said. I only been on this on Diamond's panel for just a few months, and me and James used to go back and forth at it. I was his biggest enemy. Me and James just started being cool. And as far as seeing anything, I've never seen that man do anything. Him and his woman going back and forth. A woman gonna stay with a man. Well, who in the hell I'm gonna call 911 because they going back and forth calling each other ugly and stinky? Is that something to call 911 for? It doesn't make sense. If somebody really in their heart was going to call CPS, none of us would even know. CPS would have been called a long time ago and nobody would have even put their name out because that is not what people do. People call CPS on people all the time and they never put their name out, especially on a platform. I've never seen it done. So to me, it's all for likes, clicks, and conversation and money bags, like everything else on TikTok. If somebody really thought this man was doing something or saw that man doing something, they would have been reported it. And just like what y'all talking about today, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see what they were talking about. I saw the child with a chair. That's all I saw.
So can I say something?
Okay, can I say something for a minute? Because I can take it back. Can I say something right quick?
If I could
and I can take it back. Let me take it back because I've been knowing James on the app for a while.
Can I finish? Yeah. All I saw is a clip of a video with a child with a chair. Hell, I had to get on my knees on rice and cans and all kind of stuff. Everybody see abuse differently. It's for that system in Milwaukee to figure out if he deserves having his children taken away. But putting children, maybe he needs some parenting classes, but putting children in foster homes, that's sometimes is even worse. So I'll tread lightly when I do that to a child. But as far as ever seeing or hearing something that James did, I've never seen it. So why would I call anybody on some information from being on the outside looking in?
Amen.
If somebody really had a heart to do it,
shout
they would
out to
have did
you
it
for
long time
defending
ago
an
and
abuser.
nobody
That's
would
what you
even
do.
know.
How you defending an abuser like that? That's crazy.
But this is what I'm finna say, though. This is what I'm finna say. I'm going to take it all the way back from when I first met James on the app. And like I said, I took a hiatus, you know what I'm saying, from the app. When I first met James on the app, James he always spoke about the kids. He always spoke about what's the name. He just maybe have started showing her on his app or whatnot, but he always just come up, you know what I'm saying, being who James is, talk the way he talk to James. He never showed his kid until now. But this kid part that y'all talking about have no understanding of it. But I will say this. If he's doing what that's been said about him doing, of course he need to be, you know what I'm saying, held accountable for all he's doing, because at the end of the day, those kids didn't ask to be here. Those are choices that adults made to make these kids. So when you make kids, you're supposed to be responsible for those kids' well-being at all times to make sure their protection and safety is the number one priority. So no, I'm not going to get up here and offend James and say James is not wrong, but he's not, you know what I'm saying, putting those kids first and making sure those kids are safe and sound in his protection. No, because as grown adults, you know what I'm saying, if it's our kids or somebody else's kid, we supposed to always put the utmost effort for them to make sure their beneficial health is inclined, intact, you know what I'm saying, so they can be the best prosperous people they are. But only thing I'm saying is we ain't upholding none of that. I ain't gonna agree with nothing, you know what I'm saying, when somebody fucking over a child. And that's just the real. If y'all know and see it and understand it, speak up. Talk about it. And make,
Hey,
you know
Dre.
what I'm saying, hold people dear, and don't continue to have conversations with these people you know that acts they are doing, because you are, you know what I'm saying, condoning in their acts, and that's promoting what they're doing as if it's righteous, and it's not righteous if somebody harming kids and women. Just being real.
Somebody asked.
Darth is going to play the video.
Somebody got the
y'all.
video, so I just want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop. Listen, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Shaw B, Miss Trina, Aunt Karen, Talks with Trip, who addressed this situation, and big shout out to Bullock for making that call to CPS.
Okay, everybody mute so that we can hear the video, please.
This has to stop. This man was punishing his child on live. Now, this is not meant to bully or harass, but to bring awareness, so I'm hoping TikTok does not take this down.
Hey, raise y'all kids how y'all raise your kids. I just did. Move the fuck around. Get my shoe. Scrape yourself up. Give her another fucking minute, because they complaining. Come on. Now, you want to show the weak side, or you want to show that you can do it? Fuck y'all talking about you. Turn off the camera. Y'all weak as hell. Get y'all goof ass out of here. Look at all y'all sad ass.
That child looked terrified, and she's obviously in some sort of distress. I'm not sure why he felt the nerve to come online, but this is absolutely unacceptable. This has to stop. This man was punishing his child on live. Now, this is not meant to bully or harass, but to bring awareness, so I'm hoping TikTok does not take this down.
I'm just gonna play one more time, guys.
Y'all raise your kids. I just did. Move the fuck around. Get my shoes.
The truth, you can't defend that. Ain't nothing about that you can defend because that's punishment. And that's a punishment.
Hold on, Dre. Hold on.
Or you want to show that you can do it. Fuck y'all talking about you wrong. Turn off the camera. Turn off the camera. Get y'all weak ass out of here. Turn off the camera. Turn off the camera. Y'all weak as hell. Get y'all goof ass out of here. Look at all y'all sad ass.
That child looked terrified, and she's obviously in some sort of distress. I'm not sure why he felt the nerve to come online, but this is absolutely unacceptable. This has to stop.
Okay. The video, guys. You guys can discuss it now, since I know some of y'all had not seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So there you
So
go.
who gonna come up here and defend that? I want to say who gonna come up here and defend that? Yeah, I saw it 2 times. No, the person who dropped was going to defend it, but then she dropped. I would like for her to come back, and I want to hear what she got to say now that she's seen the video.
Are you talking about Drop Queen, honey?
That's not defendable. I would never treat my daughter like that. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of a female, I would never treat my daughter with that type of punishment, especially on live to humiliate them, showing the world that this is the type of that's not acceptable. I never accept nothing like that.
Change the layout,
for
Bella.
each his own,
Bella,
though.
change the
You know what
layout.
I'm saying?
I don't know who was on last night, but he came back on last night and he had the little girl sitting beside him on a couch. He made that little girl research and write out what child abuse is and then made her read the definitions before people started reporting him to get his live dropped. He made her sit there and he told her he asked her a question and she shook her head. And he was like, when I talk to you, you better answer me. You better give me an answer. And I don't care nothing about them little looks on your face neither. I don't give a F about them looks on your face. When I talk to you, you better answer. And you can tell the little girl is scared. She wouldn't look in the camera. She wouldn't look in his face. But he made her research what child abuse is, write it out, and then read it out loud in the camera.
So really quick to what Petty Row is saying, real quick fact check, she correct. Next person.
Okay, I want to say something real quick. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I work for Children's Division, and from that video, now I'm gonna say this. I think that it was a lack of parenting. I think that he was absolutely wrong, and I think that it can be, to me, considered mental abuse. But when we are looking at cases, when we go do investigations, and we are looking for physical abuse, and we are looking to see if they have if they have neglected to like feed the child and things of that nature. I don't know what the rules are in Milwaukee, but here in my state, we are not going to consider that. We are going to be setting up a social service plan to make sure that he has to go to some kind of parenting classes, because we do think we would say there was a lack of parenting skills, but I don't think that they are not going to consider that as physical abuse.
So Miss Not Like Most, I'm from Wisconsin. I don't know how far I am from James. We have some of the highest sex trafficking rates here. When it comes to children, it takes a lot for them to take children into custody or into other homes. There was even a case a couple months ago where a child was being starved, and there was people letting the CPS and other people know in housing that there was a problem, but they just didn't care, because a lot of people forget there's a lot of black people in Milwaukee. They just think it's farmland here. It's a bunch of niggas. It's a bunch of black people in Milwaukee County and other counties. So it's going to be hard to prove. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let somebody else go.
I was going to say,
And not feed. Let me say one thing real quick. Not feeding a child, that is abuse. That is starving a child is abuse. And we would go into the house if we figured that the kid was being starved, if they have lack of medical attention or being starved. We do take them out. We do remove them out the house.
Gotcha. Thank you, Miss Not Like Most. To the comment section, Drop Queen was up here definitely condoning that because she gave it, if y'all didn't catch it, she gave an account when she got abused when she was a kid, that she had to do X, Y, and Z to try to make it seem like her shit was worse and that she was able to survive that shit. We really, to be wholeheartedly, like for real, nobody acts and don't nobody give a fuck. At the end of the day, many of you don't care about these kids and yet y'all want to sit here and say to protect the children, protect the kids, make sure the kids is good, this, that, third. I don't fuck with Speak. I don't agree with a lot of the shit Speak say, but he is 100% correct. A lot of y'all have known and or seen or are aware of James and the shit that James has done on multiple platforms, including his being hella harmful to younger women and older women, regardless of how or whatever the case may be. This man is dangerous. Period. I don't give a fuck which way you look at it. This man has done stupid, dumb shit multiple times throughout multiple platforms, and we can't sit here and be like, oh, well, that's just James being James, which many of you have said, right? And then the people who have had tried to hold him accountable on lives and has gone back and forth with him, like me, like Alex, like many other people, y'all sit there and y'all be anti-black to us too and say stupid shit out your mouths, right? And then we get dropped because we calling him out for saying the harmful shit that he say out his fucking mouth. So once again, a lot of y'all coming up here saying that you care. You don't really care. You don't really give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, guess what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna laugh every fucking time y'all see him come on the fucking page. So respectfully, I love that everybody is doing this and call it as y'all should. And it's crazy that it took Bullock for everybody now to actually give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I know how TikTok go because I've been on this shit for quite a while. It doesn't matter how many times you call somebody out. It doesn't matter how many times you want to try to catch with somebody. They will be continued support. Period.
Okay. Hold on, Auntie Pearl. Hold on. Let's take a break for a second, y'all. This is heavy. So if y'all need to step away, please step away. Do what you got to do. Drink your water. Take care of your mental. Can we please get the likes up? It's 1.9 of y'all in here. Let's get the likes up. Let's gift the host, gift the panel. Do what you got to do for your mental. Auntie Pearl, go ahead.
Javon, somebody in the comments said where they was responding to you about who was trying to defend him and that they needed to come back up in the box. And then when they said who, you said she is Auntie. You was referring to me?
I said Drop Queen. I mentioned the name. So I don't know why people act like I said Drop Queen because she was the one that was up here saying that kids get abused and that we should be ashamed of ourselves if we want those kids to be moved out the home. So question for Drop Queen, because she got to be in here somewhere, but don't be fucking quiet all of a sudden because now you've seen a video 2 different times. I want this to be clear. Would y'all give a fuck then if those kids' lives, God forbid, was taken away? Would I care then? Because a lot of times out of these situations, the shit fucking escalates. And not only and when it comes to mother and parents. No. I know, Aunt. I'm just saying in general, like people want to be like I'm tired. I'm so tired of this shit, right? Like even in domestic violence situations, right? Like it escalates, right? It starts when he calling you a bitch, and then he criticizing you in public, and then it escalates to him hitting you in private, of him chastising you, and then it'll escalate to him getting objects and hitting you and throwing shit at you, etc. This will escalate if this is not handled at a proper precautionary period. Y'all need to understand that this is a very serious situation, and we're going to stand on business and say that to protect those kids, you stand on business and you protect those children. Stop calling these men on this app that come on here, disrespect y'all, say that y'all not worthy, y'all ugly, y'all look manly, y'all got big backs, etc. Y'all, like, come on, we can't we gotta stop this shit. Like, I'm talking to everybody. I'm not just talking I'm talking to everybody. Every single person that thinks shit that's harmful is laughable, that thinks shit is harmful is kiki, that is entertainment purposes, that is just a business. No, it is bigger than that now. This motherfucker was on live forcing his kids to read comments, read comments as people. Those people don't really give a fuck about you. That is psychological abuse. He's making it seem as though no matter what, whoever calls or supports, they don't give a fuck about his kids. That is psychological abuse, and that's manipulation he's doing to those fucking kids. Kids' brains who are still developing. That's a grown ass nigga that has said it multiple times that he's a fucking pimp. The same nigga that admitted he slept with his fucking cousin and had a kid by his cousin.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is the platform to just start throwing out all that personal information that if we just trying to address the video and the lack of parenting here, I think that's what we need to stick on. However, everybody know, if you fuck with me or you know me at all, everybody know I love James and I always try to support James and Snapper. But I am going to tell y'all that from what I just seen in that video, I do not agree with what he did. So anybody thinking that I'm going to come in behind him and support that, no. I do support him having some parenting classes. Yes, I do. I do support that because sometimes people just need a little extra help. I do not like what I did. It did just make my stomach curl. It did make me want to cry. It did hurt my feelings. And it is for the children only. And I am saying this, and it does mean something coming from me because what I do, I advocate against the removal of children from their homes by CPS, okay, due to a lack of resources. I travel around, I go to different states, and I protest against them, okay, and their activities. That is what I do. But I am not an idiot. There are some things that need to be referred to CPS. And at this point in time, do I believe that the children need to be removed? No. Do I think somebody needs some intervention? Yes, the hell I do. That's all I got to say.
I just wanted to say one thing, and then I'll drop if Drop Queen wants to come up. But all this has happened because that girl was on her menstrual cycle and she wore light pants instead of dark pants, which is even crazier. Menstrual cycle is already embarrassing as it is, and then to be on live and for your dad to punish you because of what you wore during your menstrual cycle is horrible. Children are the most, I hear BPG say this all the time, children are the most disrespected and unprotected. We can talk about their bodies any type of way, but we can't talk about adult bodies the way that we talk about children.
I'm sorry,
That's all I wanted to say.
I better check your cash out.
I just wanted to step in and I agree with what Miss Not Like stated. I used to work with CPS as well. I did the CPS side of it, where it's the removal, and then once you are adjudicated or awarded the state, you end up being a part of the foster care system. And with what I just saw, it would be more so like what Ms. Not Like stated. It would be findings due to mental health, lack of supervision, or protection, sort of say. So more than likely, they're going to end up putting services in the home. But I remember seeing James a while back, and I think he stated that he homeschooled his children. That may be a problem if they are lacking or if they're not going to school, because when they go out, they're going to interview his daughter by herself. They're going to interview the parents by themselves, or they may do it together if they're home at the same time. But what's going to be a concern, because most of the time when a report comes in and you go out to investigate, we used to try and get kids while they were at school, just to talk to them and kind of see what was going on and look for marks and bruises and so forth with that nature. But if anything, will the kids be removed? No, not at the moment, but they will probably put services in place and for dad to get parenting classes and for mom to get parenting classes as well.
Kids are not being harmed or neglected more, then that's all I care about.
Yeah, and it'll be a good eye opener for him, hopefully, because they're going to make him do things. Because what's going to happen, and if James doesn't follow through on certain things, or if this whole situation opens up something else, if James is receiving assistance, any type of government assistance, and let's just say his kids are removed from him, because I don't know how many he has in his household, but if any of them are getting any type of services from the state, all of that will be cut. So then what comes into play, I don't know if he's on any type of housing assistance or anything like that, but in order to remain on housing assistance, you normally have your kids with you, and hopefully it doesn't lead to that, because foster care is so packed with many kids, and foster homes aren't, services can put in place to help them, then that would be better for the kids to remain in his care. But hopefully, they don't get removed, which I don't think they will. But if so, those are the things that take place. If a parent is on Section 8, they lose that. If a child is getting SSI, all of that stuff is cut off. And if a parent isn't working and they normally depend on the SSI of the children, if one or two of them are getting that type of benefits in the household, then that puts that parent in a situation because now they can't afford to pay their rent or anything like that or do for themselves because now all of those services have been cut because they've been living off of their children. So I just wanted to kind of say that, and I'll drop down.
And I do have a concern because James keeps saying that he's a Moor or whatever that don't have to abide by the laws of the land and all of this kind of stuff, and can't nobody tell him what to do or whatever. That would be a concern for me because even though it is the state coming in and they're saying, okay, well, you have to do X, Y, Z, if he is already claiming that for whatever reason he don't got to follow the rules of the land, that he's not going to do it, and would that put the children in an even worse position?
It would. At that point, it would. And then what they would do is try and they'll ask him or the mom. I don't know if if the girlfriend is her biological mom. But if so, they will try and look for other family members. They try and start off with your family members first. Hey, due to you not doing whatever, or it looks like the kids are possibly going to be removed, is there anyone else that could possibly step in and be a care provider until you follow what's on a case, and if that's given to him? And if so, they'll name off a couple of people, my sister, my cousin, my blah, 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 blah. And what'll happen is, the state will step in, they'll do home studies on these individuals to see if they pass and that, make sure that it's a safe environment for the kids. And if so, they'll, stay with the relatives or whomever until he or she, do what they have to do to get the kids back. If not, then that's when they go into a foster home. So they always, I know here in Florida, they'll try and start off with, family members. And if you don't have a family member there, then they'll either put them in a group home, or something temporarily until those actions are completed.
Drop Queen. Erwin.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It looked like people were calling for me, and I'm trying to figure out why they were calling for me. What do you want from me? I said what I said, and I stand 10 toes down on it. When everybody was talking about call CPS on James, why didn't you call if you thought you had a valid point? Now, this video I'm just seeing. I know how to address. I know. What the fuck? I was the defendant. I'm sorry. I forgot y'all don't curse. I'm sorry. I didn't defend anything. I said I didn't see it. Shut your ass up and let me talk. I said I didn't see that video. I said I didn't see that video.
You saw it twice though. How you feel now?
When did I see it twice? When did I see it twice? What are you talking about? I said I didn't see that video. This is my first time seeing that video. So don't lie on me. I'm a grown ass woman. I know how to repeat and stand on whatever the fuck I say. And I say I didn't see it. So if you allow me to finish, you had your time of monologue.
It was played twice.
I don't care if it was played twice. I wasn't here. Is something wrong with your understanding? Can you conceptualize?
Can y'all play it again?
I wasn't here?
Now all of a sudden she
I just said I saw it. What
Let's
the fuck
edit this.
is going on?
This simple. Darth, come up, honey. If you're still here, can you play the video?
I just said that I saw it. What is the problem? Okay, so I saw it. Now what?
Oh, what's your thought?
So now you don't give a fuck. Just say that.
I didn't say I didn't give a fuck. I don't owe you nothing that I think. And you're not going to get it.
You
if
don't
I want to address James, I know how to contact James. I know how to contact James on the back end. I know how to contact James on the back end.
I got a question.
Need to prove anything to anybody. I don't need to prove anything to any one of y'all.
I got you.
I stand 10 toes down on what I said. If people thought that James did something wrong, they should have been called Child Protective Services. But he had never done anything on live for anybody to see that he did something wrong.
Give a fuck. So you don't give a fuck. Next person.
If that's what you think, that's your opinion.
So wait,
I don't have to tell you what
I'll take it over before you drop.
You're not. Please stay muted.
But right now I have a delay. I'm going to drop down Bella and come back because I do have something to say.
Let Alex speak, please.
There's 2 mods on the panel. Thank God. Let me say this really quick. This is where the confusion is with this conversation. Number one is that it sounded like Drop that you had initially said that you did not hear the video, right? And it sounded like you retracted those statements, and then you said you did hear the video.
Y'all hear what y'all want to hear. If I can pause you, put a pin in it for me to correct you. I did not hear the video at first. I was not here when Bella started her live. I just saw the video when they played the video.
That's what they're saying. It was just played about 15 minutes ago.
Okay, and I just saw it. So what is
if she would stop rambling, that was what I was talking about.
That's what he was saying.
He didn't. He said that it was played twice. He said it was played twice. I just saw it when it was played.
That's actually a fact. When Darth came up, she played it. They played it 2 times in a row. But outside of all of that, that's not the point that I'm looking to make. I want to make another point. My point in this is that you're saying, this is what I meant earlier by why I feel like so many of y'all as Black women.
Can you just make your point? I don't need all that other stuff. If you want to make a point, make it to me. Make it to me. I don't need the
let her speak.
I don't have to direct.
She don't give a fuck, y'all.
I don't have to comment on the video. You don't have to pick my mind for what I
Bella,
think.
you know how I am. I'm a
drop
queen.
Her speak.
Drop queen. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this in the most elegant way. I will light your ass up. Don't ever cut me the fuck off.
Get it. Let's get it.
Babe,
you want to go there? Let's get it.
Have a good one, babes. When you learn how to shut the fuck up and let a mod talk and other people talk, not even a mod. When you learn how to, at your big ass age, let somebody talk, then you can come back up. I know the only way that you can achieve friends is by using money and about acting out of character at your big ass age with kids, but I'm not gonna scream and holler.
So Alex,
I never disrespected her.
Alex.
Hold on, Bella, but let me say, Bella, you know what? No, you the host. Go
talking
ahead,
and y'all literally cut me off when I was talking.
Go ahead, friend.
Y'all literally cut me off.
I
was talking.
Drop, I got you. Alex, do not abuse your power.
I will try.
Because we talk about accountability, right?
You're right, and I apologize. I just think it's insane though how this lady. You know what? I apologize, Bella, because that was well without my rights. I will say this though. I think it's insane that she thinks that she should be able to tell people to wait. Hold on. I know you get comfortable in other spaces and they just let you do whatever the fuck you want to do. This is a whole other space, babes. Okay? So at your big ass age, calm the fuck down. If I'm speaking, you're going to wait. If you're that giddy to where you can't contain yourself, maybe drop from the panel. Okay? You got what, 20 years on me and you still don't have no impulse control?
I mean, that's why they call her Drop, right?
Fucking embarrassing.
I think that I was talking. That's what's weird. I was talking and y'all literally cut me off. Javon kept cutting me off.
Because Bella, again, I apologize because I shouldn't have done that. But it's not going to be a consistent thing for me, so y'all won't see me do it again. However, I find it so interesting how you want everybody and their mama to shut the fuck up and be Helen Keller when your ass is talking. But now I'm turned the fuck up. And for those that know, no, I didn't get like this at first. I've been nice as a bitch since this live started. But you want to get on this panel and disrespect women like me who even told Cognac to stop talking over you. You got the game fucked up. That's the bottom line. People gracing the fuck out of you because you got your motherfucking head up James' ass any fucking day. But now today, that receipt is up in there. Oh my God, I have no comment. I just don't know what I want to add. I just want to be distant and aloof to the situation. You wanted to be an asshole to me? Clock it. Open up your motherfucking mouth now and tell us, since you want to shut me the fuck up, tell us what you think about the situation since I need to shut my black ass up. The mic is on. Since you know so much, go ahead. I should shut the fuck up. Talk.
I'm not sure why you made this. I'm not sure why you made this personal about me.
Make sure you address it though.
You don't hear me talking?
Go ahead, hurry up.
I'm not addressing.
Like you told me, babe. Make it quick.
You cut me off.
Make it snappy. It don't feel good.
You want to be so smart and so intelligent. You and Javon kept cutting me off. Stop cutting people off. Stop cutting people off. You don't have a personality. You actually just have a loud ass mouth and a big ass back. So what the fuck is you talking about? You got up here being disrespectful about cutting me off. Y'all literally cut me off when I was talking. Y'all kept telling me about the damn video.
Why she got a big back though?
You didn't allow me to comment on the video. You and Javon silly ass.
But your decrepit old ass calling somebody
Shut up.
bad.
You can't figure out if you want to be a broad girl. Shut the fuck up. You can't figure out if you want to be a broad girl.
Maybe your husband love you more.
If y'all gonna shut the fuck up and allow me to finish talking, because I literally got up here.
She's gonna put us on
You
the
an old motherfucker. The fuck is you talking to?
And hopefully you don't get anything that keep you from being my age. Hopefully you don't get anything that keep you from being my
your
age.
fucking diaper.
Javon and
your fucking
Drop.
denture cream. Who the fuck you talking to?
Oh, I got all my teeth. Yours probably missing.
I don't think you do, ho. I don't think you do.
I got all of them.
Watch who the fuck are you talking?
Y'all got 1 minute.
Oh, okay. No, I'm going to go ahead and drop down, y'all. Have a good one.
All right.
I think when we called the CPS, because we do a lot of work, we already overwhelmed right now. I think I've said this on this platform so many times. The thing is that it's what we saw today is not physical abuse. When we go into these houses, the first thing we're going to look at the cleanliness of the house. We're going to check the refrigerator, make sure the water is running, make sure the kids don't have any marks on them, and make sure they're not physically or sexually abused or starved. And if those things have not happened, then we are not going to be removing the child from the house. So unless we see somebody physically abuse a child, or we know that they're not feeding the child, that's when we call CPS, or they have been sexually abused. Call CPS. Other than that, I think we should stop calling CPS. Thank you.
Okay, hey, what's up, Bella? I just came up here to address Slim. Bro, if we're disagreeing in the comments, that's cool. But for you to come at my sexuality to tell me that I'm mad because you a man and I'm not, bro, that's weak, bro. I'm not mad that you a man, bro. Like, you need to stop that for real, my dude. You do that a lot. You come at a lot of gay people and a lot of stud women, bro. You got an issue. Chill that out. I'm not on that. I'm not on that, bro. We could be cool. I'm mutuals with you, bro. If you got something to say to me, nigga, just say it. Don't come at no... Man, let me drop down, because I'm mad. For real.
I tried to tell y'all before she put it on. Y'all already know how Bella is. Can we please talk one at a time? Keep tapping the screen. Sending the gifts, contributing to the live. I'm going to stay up here with Alex so we can continue to control the panel. But we're going to have to talk one at a time. Rotate me, Bella.
So again, I came up here because people were looking for me. I'm not sure what they were looking for me for. I don't know why they need me to say anything about what they think or agree with what they think, because that's what it looks like. It looks like y'all need people to pat you on the back and cheer you on when you take a stance. Whatever I need to tell James, I know how to contact James on the back end to contact him and reprimand him if that's what I think that he needs. I agree with what the other lady said that about calling Child Protective Services. I agree with Auntie when she said the same thing. He had not done anything for us to see. Everything else was an assumption. So I'm not sure what y'all looking for me for. Y'all looking for me to say, oh yeah, James did this. He's wrong. I don't have to give you that. Fuck you and what you think. I don't have to give you that. I don't have to tell you what I think about this video at all. That's what y'all want to know. Y'all want me to side with y'all silly asses. All y'all do is
Be mindful, y'all. It's only 1 minute.
Right. According to with the James situation, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do know he's a sovereign citizen, so y'all probably gonna have to try some other means of trying to advocate for them children other than getting them removed for the past. That's just real shit. Like that, he gonna have a different set of jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? The United States of America, feel me? You gonna have to try another route. And as far as Frankie's situation, bro, just stop talking to me. Then I ain't gonna lie to you. I started getting disrespectful. You been coming at me for months and months and months and months. Y'all can't sit here and say this shit. Whenever y'all want to say this shit, say something to a person and keep fucking with a person. And then when I finally say something back to your ass, you want to hide behind your sexuality. Man, fuck you. It ain't your sexuality I was coming for. It was you I was coming for. The fuck wrong with you? Weird ass. But that's my little minute.
So I said what I said to drop. To Corey in the comment section, since you got so much motherfucking shit to say because you was throwing subs in the comment section now that I caught it. When you was up here, right, trying to make the shit about you, how about when you come back up here after I say the shit, because I'm going to say what I need to say. You come on here and you tell the fucking people how you got called out Friday night for talking to somebody who was 19 years old at your 33 big ass age, calling them honey bunny and they fucking DMs. You fucking predatory motherfucker. Because James is not the only problematic man on this fuck ass app. Someone who's male or femme presenting on this app be doing fuck shit, and you another motherfucker that's in here throwing subs and shit. Tell you that, because that person was on my live the other night, and you down there want to sub at somebody and shit. Nobody was disrespecting Drop. She came at me being disrespectful when I responded. Go tell motherfuckers that. How you be flirting with somebody who's younger. You flirt with a younger woman on this app. And you in your mid fucking 30 with your nasty grotesque ass. Address that shit. Cause that's somebody.
So I just want to say that I think that what Drop is misunderstanding is that she has all the mouth in the world about other black women. And I think that she doesn't understand, although we don't completely disagree on everything, when the disrespect is towards her, she has all the mouth in the world. When it's towards other black women, her mic is on mute, right? Because when it comes to Rose, when it had came to me, when she tried to embarrass me, instead of being twice my age, to encourage me to learn things about catering at 28 or 27 at the time, she tried to humiliate me in front of 22K plus people in a live. But now she has all this. I don't need to address these things in front of everybody on the live. Even though when it comes to black women, I have all the humiliation in the world. Clown work. That's the bottom line. Any other time, it's time to address the shit that's done to you. You're vocal as fuck. But now that it's time to address some shit a black man did to a child, you're mute. Because the bottom line, it's about the kids.
Okay, so I'm going to try to be real quick. Drop Queen, I think the people were calling for you because it does seem like any other time you voluntarily will jump into boxes and give your opinion when nobody has asked. But now they're asking for your opinion for somebody that you say that you rock with now and they did something wrong and now they're asking for your opinion and now you don't want to say nothing. Now all of a sudden you can just call them on the back end. But it seems like every other time that you can say stuff on the front end. So they're just wanting to know, what do you think now? And I think that is valid. I don't think that James can claim to be a sovereign citizen when he get government benefits. If I'm not mistaken, I've heard him say he get food stamps and maybe housing assistance. You can't claim a sovereign citizen and then you depend on the people who you say you ain't got to follow their rules and regulations. That don't work like that. Y'all is really cutting up in here today. Let me just say that. Y'all is cutting up like hell on this good Sunday morning. Bella, I don't know how you do it, baby, but my hat's off to you. Y'all is really cutting up. And damn, I need to come back one more time. Shit.
Thank you for hitting that part, Petty Row, because yeah, James, that part don't make sense. James, this message is for you. You got Rasani so fucked up, it don't make sense. And then you asking her to do shit that I know for a fact you can't even fucking do. You not holding no chair above your fucking head for more than 10 seconds. You got Rasani fucked up, James. You know that. Petty Row is right. How are you a sovereign citizen, or whatever the case may be, and you get fucking government assistance? Make that part make sense. Like, I let a lot of shit slide that James be saying and be doing, but playing like with the kids and shit, this shit is uncomfortable. Like, all I kept thinking was like, you got Rasani fucked up. And if the reason is the reason that they're saying, that shit is a fucking joke. You need to hold that damn chair above your head for 18 seconds and see if you can do that shit.
All right, man. First off, protect the children. Protect the children, protect the children, protect the children.